Video book review time again, and this week we are looking at Building a Story Brand by Donald Miller. I had actually read this book a few years ago, but I had listened to the audiobook version of it. And when I signed up for a marketing course a few months ago, it was recommended that we read this book kind of on the side of the course to understand the concepts. And I was like, oh, yeah, I've read that before. And then as it would come up in conversation, I just kept thinking, I don't remember that. I don't remember really the detail of the book. And that's because I had listened to the audiobook version. I hadn't really sat down and studied it. Um, Donald Miller, what he teaches is basically building a brand script, is what he calls it. And there's 7 questions that he kind of walks you through. So each has a chapter you go through, and he walks you through kind of the thought process of that question or that kind of part of your brand script. So my marketing team decided to read this book together, and that was really an amazing exercise for us. We built a course at the end of last year for CPA firm owners, and we decided to focus specifically on that course as the product that we were marketing as we were reading this book. So it helped us, we read the book, took our notes, and then we came together and kind of talked through the brand script. And it was great for us. It was so great to help us dial in our marketing messaging. There were times where some of the questions we had similar responses, and then there was some questions where we had very different perspectives on the question, and came with different responses, and that led to really productive conversations for us, which, like I said, helped us dial in our marketing messaging. So it was just a fantastic exercise for us. I recommend for this book, if you are marketing anything, this book is worth reading. It really helps you focus on your messaging, focus on, every part of the customer experience or the client experience. If you work with a team, I would recommend reading it together if you can get your team to read it together, because that was a really, really great experience for us. If you can get them to read it, I recommend that for sure. But like I said, if you're marketing anything, it is worth reading. I don't recommend the audiobook version just because for me, I couldn't focus on it in that way. But when I sat down with the actual book and wrote out my responses to the questions and took notes and thought through it, that was much more helpful for me. So check it out.